'Tis better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning, and if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. A man who carries a cat by the tail learns something he can learn in no other way. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Patriotism is supporting your country all the time and your government when it deserves it. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. A man's character may be learned from the adjectives which he habitually uses in conversation. Do the thing you fear most, and the death of fear is certain. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Climate is what we expect. Weather is what we get. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. There is no distinctly American criminal class, except Congress. It usually takes me more than 3 weeks to prepare a good impromptu speech. But who prays for Satan? Who in 18 centuries has had the common humanity to pray for the one sinner that needed it most? Let us endeavor so to live so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. My mother had a great deal of trouble with me, but I think she enjoyed it. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress. But I repeat myself. Get your facts first, then you can distort them as you please. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. In the first place, God made idiots. That was for practice. Then he made school boards. Denial ain't just a river in Egypt, Mark Twain. Buy land, they're not making it anymore. It ain't those parts of the Bible that I can't understand that bother me. It is the parts that I do understand. There are basically 2 types of people. People who accomplish things and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. Never pick a fight with people who buy ink by the barrel. Giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. All generalizations are false, including this one. Mark Twain humor is mankind's greatest blessing. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. Cauliflower is nothing but cabbage with a college education. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Part of the secret of a success in life is to eat what you like and let the food fight it out inside. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. Go to heaven for the climate, hell for the company. Mark Twain. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Loyalty to petrified opinion never yet broke a chain or freed a human soul. Mark Twain wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been.